So I've got this 841 Ford Powermaster tractor. It won't start. Don't have fire. So what I noticed, the first thing I took the cap off, is the points are burned up. You can see how hot it gotten right there. And you can see this has the 12-volt conversion. It's got an alternator on it. And I noticed with the wiring, here's the wire coming from the ignition switch, runs down, it runs the coil. And they also have a wire running from the starter solenoid. So first of all, we need a resistor put in this wire, so I'm going to take care of that. And I'm also going to replace the points and see if I can get this voltage to come down and not burn up the points. So I got a new set of points installed. So you can put the screwdriver here. This kind of gives you a place to leverage while you tighten the screw. And here's the filler gauge. It's 25 thousandths, and that's the spec. You put it at just where just a slight drag, and that's the spec for a 57 to 61 841. So I've got that set. I've got these tight. Now I'm gonna put the cover, and then the clip and the rotor on. And so this cam here, it's basically like a square shaft almost. I mean, it's got the round part like a camshaft that opens. That's what opens the breaker points. So when you rotate the engine using a 15/16 wrench or ratchet, you can get it to the highest point. Check it in a couple different places to make sure you're still at 25. Tighten it down. When you put this cover on, it's written on here, align with oiler. And there's a rubber gasket underneath here. And you got the felt one here. So you want to get it to where it aligns with the oiler, and it should fall right down in place. There it goes. Okay, then I'm gonna put the clip on to hold the rotor in place. Gotta have that. I've actually had a tractor that didn't have one of these, so I was able to order it. Time for the rotor button. There it is. Now it's time for the distributor cap. Distributor cap and wires are in place. I ran the wires straight from this junction here that comes right off of the ignition switch, which is right there. The hot wire runs up to here. I still have to tighten these, but I have this wire running to the resistor, and then I have this other wire running to the other side of the tractor, and I'll go around there and show you what I got it running to. Okay, so here's the hot wire that I got. It's a switched hot wire, and I wired in a relay so that this safety switch works. This switch won't allow you to start the tractor if the tractor is in gear. So when it's in neutral, it's a neutral safety switch basically. You can't start the tractor while it's in gear. So this grounds the relay that I wired in. So here's one hot lead. When you ground this relay, it connects the other hot lead and sends power through this wire to the starter solenoid on the starter side. And on the ignition side here, this runs and starts the tractor on 12 volts.